Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And good evening, everyone. High school volleyball tonight on Gold 101.5, KRJM, and yourliveevent.com. The Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds, 4-12 on the season, hosting the 10-7 Climax-Fisher Knights in high school volleyball. Good evening, everyone. My name is Sean Bierk. The broadcast call tonight. Thanks to all the sponsors that make it possible. Please patronize the advertisers that you hear and see throughout the broadcast. Thanks to Aaron Gunther, my Your Live event engineer, for tonight, doing an awesome job as always. This is our Hobens Plumbing and Heating pregame show. 218-983-3611. Hobens Plumbing and Heating is proudly serving the Lakes and beyond for over 30 years. If it comes to plumbing or heating needs, they are your specialists. Hey, heating season right around the corner. Give them a call today to get that furnace all serviced and ready for the cold winter weather. And Main Street Station and Deli of Fertile, whether it's hot stuff food, if it's gas at the pump, C-store items, they are your one stop when you're in Fertile. It's Main Street Station and Deli. Here in our pregame show, we'll talk to the head coach of the Thunderbirds, Vicky Anderson. We'll talk to the head coach of the Climax-Fisher Knights, that's Brenda Slight. Take a look at our keys to the game. We'll have your starting lineups and your first serve here for tonight as we get you set. It is Pine to Prairie volleyball tonight with the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds and the Climax-Fisher Knights. We'll go to our first timeout. When we come back, we'll hear from Vicky Anderson, head coach of the Thunderbirds, as we get things rolling. Hobens Plumbing and Heating, Main Street Station, Daily Fertile. Pregame show is on the air. Thunderbirds and Knights on Gold 101.5, KRJM, and yourliveevent.com.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
Fall is here, and that means harvest will ramp up quickly. How did your planter do this spring? Did you have the correct down pressure? Was your singulation spot on? Did you need row cleaners or a better closing system? This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer, and we are here to help. Discounts, 0% financing, and $50 per row rebates on most all systems will give you the tools to improve your planter pass. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Have a safe and profitable harvest.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
All Works Underground Utilities, LLC specializes in directional boring and plowing of underground utilities. Contact Dylan Stevens, 218-261-3090. Power lines, communications, water and sewer lines. All Works LLC can get the job done. All Works LLC works with residential and construction contractors in Minnesota and North Dakota. Contact Dylan Stevens with All Works LLC, 218-261-3090. When you're on your way to the lake for a day of fishing, no matter what season it is, you need to stop by Bones 113 Bait and Tackle on Highway 113 east of Waubun. Bones carries a great supply of live, fresh bait. He has all of the fishing supplies and tackle you need to be successful on the water. Bones also has grocery items, gas at the pump, off sale, and so much more. Stop by on your way to the lake. Bones 113 Bait and Tackle, Highway 113 east of Waubun. Pregame Super Value of Mahnomen is proud to be your hometown grocery store. Featuring everyday low prices store-wide, make sure to check out their weekly sales flyer and don't miss out on the savings. They've got a great produce department, meat department, bakery, and so much more. It's easy to find low prices when you're shopping at Pregame Super Value of Mahnomen. Proud to be your hometown grocery store with everyday low prices. It's Pregame Super Value of Mahnomen.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
At the Climax-Shelley School District, they're preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax-Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There is one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax-Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. This ad is paid for by the Climax Community Club, standing proudly as a cornerstone supporter of the Climax-Shelley School District.
Vicky Anderson is the head coach of the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds, joins us for a match against Climax-Fisher Knights tonight. What do you know about this Climax-Fisher team?
I know that they have a few hard-hitting teams, and I know Brenda always has them ready to be very scrappy in the back row and dig well, and I know they're aggressive from the service line.
Coming up here Tuesday night, how was preparation coming into this?
I think we're doing okay. You know, we had that big win Thursday, and I think that kind of, you know, it boosted our spirits, but also we didn't work quite as hard on Friday in practice, and I think it showed on Saturday at our tournament. So I think there was a little bit of change of attitude last night, and we came out and worked pretty hard at practice. So we'll see what happens tonight.
What are the areas of improvement at this point in the season?
I think we need to just communicate a lot more on the floor, and we need better ball control with our attack. We hit a lot of balls out, and we need to make sure we can control that. I think our serving has been much better, but I probably just jinxed us right now, so I hope I didn't. But beyond that, and just regular ball control and really going after balls and not just holding back and standing still on the floor.
But as far as the health of your volleyball team?
I think they're all pretty healthy. We maybe have a few tings here and there of, you know, a couple little sore legs or whatever, but I think that's pretty typical this time of the season.
Vicky, I appreciate it. Good luck tonight.
Thank you very much, and thank you for your coverage.
It's Vicky Anderson. She's the head coach of the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds, joining us here in our pregame show. Pregame coaches' comments brought to you by Midwest Bank and Waubun. We'll go to a break. When we come back, we'll hear from Brenda Slight. She's the head coach of the Climax-Fisher Knights. She'll join us next. Tobin's Plumbing and Heating and Main Street Station and Daily pregame show continues after this on Gold 101.5 and yourliveevent.com. For superior drywall installation and so much more, contact Corey Berry with Corey Berry Drywall. 218-204-0143. Corey does drywall work, framing, hanging, tape, texture, and paint. It's superior installation with superior results. Corey Berry with Corey Berry Drywall. Call him today, 218-204-0143. Superior drywall installation from Corey Berry Drywall. At Deerwood Bank, we believe in the power of community. That's why we're committed to supporting our youth, both on the field and in the classroom. Whether it's sponsoring local sports teams or funding educational programs, we've been dedicated to helping our future leaders grow and succeed since 1910. Because at Deerwood Bank, we know that investing in our youth is investing in a brighter tomorrow. Visit us in our Ogama office or at any of our 14 Minnesota locations. Deerwood Bank, banking made nice and simple. Member FDIC.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
The Fisher Booster Club is a proud supporter of all Climax-Fisher Knights and Polk County West Thunder athletic events and extracurricular activities. From volleyball, golf, basketball, and football to robotics, Knowledge Bowl, one-act plays, and speech, we are proud to support the students in their pursuit of excellence, not just in the classroom, but in all they do. To learn more about becoming a member or upcoming events, visit the school website or talk to one of our members. The Fisher Booster Club, supporting our local students.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Gordon Construction of Mahnomen is a Native American-owned business proudly operating on the White Earth Indian Reservation since 1983. As a bonded general contractor, Gordon Construction provides years of experience in large, detailed, and within-budget projects. Gordon Construction is committed to the safety of its employees and the environment of its work sites. To learn more about Gordon Construction of Mahnomen, visit gcmahnomen.com or call 218-935-2191. Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. Three main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the C-Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Head coach of the Climax-Fisher Knight, Brenda Slight, joining us here before match against Mahnomen-Waubun. Coach, nice to chat with you here tonight on the road. You got Mahnomen-Waubun. What do you know? What do you expect to see?
You know, we've been watching a few game films since they played Park Christian. You know, we know what we need to do on our end. You know, be aggressive. You know, get some blocks up. Make sure we're playing defense and covering well. And you know, it's just kind of the full thing. You know, no matter who we play each night, you got to be ready to play.
How's your team playing right now?
We're on a 7-game winning streak, so we're playing very, very well. And I think, you know, our swings are coming. We're hitting very, very hard. Our sets are coming along. Our passing's coming along. So, I mean, I think everything is coming. And I'm not going to say we're playing our best volleyball right now, but we're right up there.
What the areas you need to kind of maybe see improvements here as the end of the regular season approaches?
Our biggest thing is our defense. You know, we got to make sure we're moving at the same time. We're talking, we're covering our hitters, you know, those kind of things. And that's kind of the thing we've been stressing all year long, you know, getting down and creeping and making sure you're staying low. And, you know, if we can figure that out, we'll have the full package deal ready to go. But there's obviously things that you can continue to work on and get better at. And those are the things we work on in practice.
What, as far as health-wise, you pretty healthy right now?
You know, I'm going to say yes. We are very healthy right now, which it's been a while since a whole team of ours have been healthy. So it's exciting that, you know, every girl is taking care of themselves, they're not getting injured, and they're all ready to go.
Keys tonight, what do you got to do to win?
I'm going to continue to say defense. You know, as long as we're moving and talking, you know, good things are going to happen. But if you fall apart on the defensive end, things change.
Coach, I appreciate it. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
That is Brenda Slight. She's the head coach of the Climax-Fisher Knights, joining us here in our pregame show. Pregame coaches' comments are brought to you by Midwest Bank in Waubun. We'll step away, take a break, come back. Our keys to the game are coming up next. Tobin's Plumbing and Heating, Main Street Station in Delhi. Pregame show continues. Climax-Fisher, Mahnomen-Waubun. Tonight, volleyball on Gold 101.5, KR Jam, and YourLiveEvent.com.
Catch all the action of the fall postseason for Minnesota and North Dakota high school football and volleyball on YourLiveEvent.com.
Going down the field, it's picked off here from Kindred. Tanning Johnson to the 30, to the 25. Johnson, could he go? Yes, sir! A 45-yard pick six for takes it up, played high in the air by Horkin. Here's risky left side off of a touch. Kept alive Thornton. Now played high. Angle, Severson, smash! Count, good!
Check out the postseason schedule on YourLiveEvent.com.
Are you confident in your financial future? This is Kurt Fillion, Wealth Advisor with Franzen Investment Services. We help you create a personalized plan that aligns with your goals, whether it's saving for retirement, funding education, or building wealth. It's not just about numbers, it's about your life. Let's work together to build a strategy that grows with you. Call today for a complimentary consultation. 218-415-7139. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA, and SIPC.
Lakes Community Co-op delivers more than just propane into a tank. They deliver a commitment to customer safety with professional, knowledgeable service. Lakes Community Co-op propane customers can relax because having a monitored tank allows Lakes Community Co-op to know tank levels and therefore make timely deliveries. This takes away all your worries. Call 1-888-935-2281 for propane from Lakes Community Co-op. For more information, visit lakescommunitycoop.com.
Larson Parts and Repair Inc., Highway 59 in Bijou does it all. They provide full shop services for your tractors, combines, trucks, pickups, and cars. Their tire department carries a full line of name brand tires, and they've got state-of-the-art alignment equipment. And don't forget about the parts department. They have parts for just about anything, right down to your lawnmower. Call today, 218-935-2774. Larson Parts and Repair Inc., Highway 59 in Bijou.
Linforce Agency and Auto Owners Insurance care about the success of our local communities, businesses, and farms. We are cheering right alongside you for area students, athletes, and their achievements. We're here to celebrate your milestones and are with you through the unexpected. Our team of insurance agents is committed to helping you find a policy that fits your needs. At any of our locations, we will work with you to ensure that you and those you care about most are protected. Give us a call today at 218-435-6585 and check out our website at linforceagency.com.
Time now for our Keys of the Game. Keys of the Game are brought to you by Foston Chiropractic Clinic. Stop by and see Dr. Gabe. He's right at the stoplights in Foston. He offers chiropractic, acupuncture, wave therapy, hydrotherapy, and he's got nutritional supplements to keep you healthy all year long. It's Foston Chiropractic Clinic, downtown Foston. Keys tonight for the Climax-Fisher Knights, serve aggressively. They've got to be aggressive from the service line and then get your hitters involved. They bring some big hitters to the floor, so they need to get tough at the net here tonight, keep the focus, and get a good quick start. For Mahnomen-Waubun, I think for the Keys tonight, they just need to clean up some mistakes. They need to talk, communicate on the floor, something that will be real key here tonight. And then they just need to work on the serve receive. They got to be solid in that category here tonight. They need to be able to handle the aggressive serving style of the Climax-Fisher Knights. Should be a dandy here tonight. Mahnomen-Waubun 4-12 on the season. Climax-Fisher 10-7. They're on a 7-game winning streak right now. Climax-Fisher is playing some pretty good competition and playing pretty good volleyball at this point in the season. Not much left of the regular season, really just a couple weeks left, and then we're into playoff time, so we're coming right down to it here. Tournament time right around the corner, and the season winding down here tonight in the high school volleyball year. Keys of the Game, again, brought to you by Foston Chiropractic Clinic, downtown Foston. Whether it's chiropractic, acupuncture, or nutritional supplements, Dr. Gabe at Foston Chiropractic Clinic can help you out. Give him a call, 218-435-6186. Foston Chiropractic Clinic, downtown Foston. We'll go to a timeout. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups. Comes your way next as our pregame show continues on. It's the Thunderbirds and the Knights tonight on Gold 101.5 KRJM and yourliveevent.com. The Waubun Education Association would like to wish the best of luck to the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbird teams and wish them the best of luck this season. Proud to cheer on and support the Thunderbird students in the classroom and in all extracurricular activities. Your hard work and dedication make them proud to work with you every day as part of the Waubun-Ogama-White Earth School District. Good luck and go Thunderbirds! From all a full supply of building needs materials, shingles, insulation, and so much more. You'll find it at Mahnomen Building Materials on the north end of Main Street in Mahnomen. Not only do they carry the materials, they also have tools that you can buy or rent. They're a Milwaukee Tools dealer. They also have equipment that you can buy or rent, and they are now a steel dealer. Call today, 218-935-5631, or stop by Mahnomen Building Materials on the north end of Main Street in Mahnomen. At the Mahnomen School District, their mission is to provide the opportunity for high achievement for all learners, promoting academics, citizenship, and individual self-esteem with an emphasis on 21st century skills. For more information on the Mahnomen School District and what's going on at the school, log on to www.mahnomen.k12.mn.us. Good luck to the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds from the faculty, staff, and students at the Mahnomen School District. For anyone that loves DIY projects, your locally owned True Value store on Main Street in Mahnomen is a shopper's paradise. They have everything you need for plumbing projects, electrical. They've got a full supply of paint and all of the painting supplies. They've got supplies for your outdoor projects, and of course, they've got the tools to get the job done. Stop by and see Ryan and Paige at your locally owned True Value store. For the DIY lovers, your locally owned True Value store is a shopper's paradise.
If a stranger walks up to you on the street and asks you for your money, that's called robbery. But when you walk into a bank full of people you don't know, you gladly hand over your entire paycheck. Walk into Midwest Bank, on the other hand, and half the time you can't get to the teller line before bumping into 2 friends and 3 neighbors. And those are just the people who work there. So you can hand your money over to some stranger, or you can go to Midwest Bank, the local bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm, and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
The perfect destination for your next family vacation, it's Pinehurst Resort on beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash. Whether you're looking to soak up the summer sun, maybe check out the fall colors, or you enjoy snowmobiling or ice fishing, Pinehurst Resort can do it all. You can check them out online at visitpinehurstmn.com. Make your next reservation for a perfect family vacation at Pinehurst, 218-935-5745. Pinehurst Resort on beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash. Good evening, everyone. Let's get into our West Main Pizza starting lineups, brought to you by West Main Pizza. They are more than just pizza, locations in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth. And we'll start tonight with the starting lineups for the Climax-Fisher Knights. Starting for the Knights, a sophomore, number 2, Kinley Corinta. A sophomore, number 4, Peyton Hoffman. A senior, number 5, Anna Nesvig. A senior, number 6, Claire Erickson. A junior, number 8, Emma Schultz. And a 8th grader, number 11, Brooklyn Hoffman. The libero is a junior, number 3, Lucy Paulsrud. The Knights coached by Brenda Slight. Assistant coach is Kelly Corinta. They wear the dark colored jerseys tonight. The Knights are 10-7 on the season. They are currently on a 7-game winning streak coming into this one here tonight. Now the starting lineups tonight for the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds. Starting for the Thunderbirds tonight at a setter is an 8th grader, number 8, or a junior, number 8, Matea Big Bear. Outside hitter is a freshman, number 9, Kenley Severson. A middle hitter is a senior, number 20, Isabella Schlick. Outside hitter is a senior, number 20, Caprina Francis. A hitter is a junior, number 27, Nain Poitra. A hitter is a junior, number 32, Kennedy MacArthur. The libero is a senior, number 1, Leah Lubeck. Thunderbirds are coached by Vicky Anderson. Assistant coach is Skylar Presler, Jess Keir, along with Daniel Ritchie. The Thunderbirds coming to the record of 4-12 on the season. That's your starting lineups tonight. Your lineups tonight brought to you by West Main Pizza. They are more than just pizza. West Main Pizza with locations in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth. We'll go to a break. Come back. First service coming up next. It's the Knights and the Thunderbirds on Gold 101.5 KO Jam. and yourliveevent.com.
Log on to ISD592.org to stay up to date on all the weekly activities at the Climax Shelley School. The website for the Climax Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some night apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder. This ad is paid for by the Climax Community Club. The Climax Community Club, always looking for new members to join the club, and they stand proudly as a cornerstone supporter of the Climax Shelley School District.
You finally found the perfect car in Racing Blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Rivers Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care.
The team at Riverview Health is getting stronger to serve you better. Riverview Health is pleased to welcome orthopedic surgeon Dr. Brennan Smith. Dr. Smith specializes in joint replacements and sports medicine. Dr. Smith is now seeing patients at Riverview Clinic in Crookston, East Grand Forks, and Thief River Falls. You know you'll be in good hands with Riverview Health when you need specialized care. For appointments, call 218-281-9595.
The Seed Specialist. Talk to Mitch at Select Ag on Highway 59 in Mahnomen, 218-936-4026. Select Ag is a Pioneer seed dealer. They carry corn, sunflower, alfalfa, and they have Extend and Liberty Link brand soybeans, and they deliver. Plus, ask Select Ag about crop protection as well. Select Ag, 218-936-4026. Talk to the Seed Specialist, Select Ag in Mahnomen. And good evening, everyone. High school volleyball tonight on Gold 101.5, KRJM, and yourliveevent.com. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Sean Bierk, the broadcast call. Thanks to all the sponsors. They make it possible. Please patronize the fine advertisers that you hear and see out the broadcast. Also, thanks to Aaron Gunther, my broadcast engineer tonight for yourliveevent.com. It is the pink out night tonight for this matchup, the fight against cancer. So right now, everyone's taking a picture. We'll get ready to go here. The JV was won by Climax-Fisher. They defeated Mahnomen-Waubun 2-1. We'll be ready to go here in the varsity matchup. Again, the Knights coming in at 10-7. They've won 7 in a row. Thunderbirds 4-12 on the season. Knights wearing their white jerseys, the black trim, black numbers and letters. Thunderbirds, their teal jerseys with the black numbers, the white letters, Thunderbirds across the front. And get ready to go here tonight with these two teams going head to head. Two teams will check onto the floor again. Thanks for tuning in. So the Knights and the Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds will be back in action on Thursday. They'll take on Ada Borup West. So checking in right away for Peyton Schroeder is Lucy Paulsrud. Paulsrud will check in. Leah Lubeck will check in for the Thunderbirds at the libero spot. She'll check in for Nain Poitra. So some interesting facts. This year, the high school league has changed their ruling on jersey color. So Thunderbirds jerseys are actually deemed illegal. There's because of the color schemes. They were just informed of that. I've heard of several other teams that have been dealing with that. So it'll be Lubeck to serve to start the night off. Here's the first serve. It's away. Paulsrud, they set it up left side. Here's the attack, and it's down. The kill is good. That's Claire Erickson pointing a side out. Erickson on that right side. Going back to serve is Kinley Corinta. Corinta will serve 1-0. So Corinta lines it up, and she'll serve it away. Here's the serve. Lubeck, the pass goes to Hodek. Hodek will set off to the left side. Schlick's kill. Paulsrud. They set it up again. This time it's a hit that goes out of bounds. This time it was Claire Erickson with too much. Hitting error on the Knights, pointing a side out. And we're tied at ones. Big Bear coming in. Kennedy MacArthur out. We're tied at ones. Big Bear serves away. Paulsrud the pass. They set it up. Here comes Hoffman's kill is good. Peyton Hoffman, who has been out with a knee injury, sat out all of last year, making her return this year, and comes in with a big kill there. It's 2-1 Knights. Back to serve goes Claire Erickson. So Erickson serves away. It sinks. Big Bear passing it. Now it's on the run. It'll be free ball. Paulsrud keeps alive. The set coming off of Corinta. And again, another kill for Hoffman. Peyton Hoffman on that kill. The block was up from Schlick, but not tight. And the kill is good. And Erickson at a service point. It's 3-1. Knights leading. So here's the next one coming off the hands of Claire Erickson. This serves away. Good hard serve. Lubeck. Francis setting it across. Here is a block that's put up by Hoffman. They try again, this time the tip. Corinta, Paulsrud setting it up. Here's Brooklyn Hoffman, and that kill is out of bounds. Hoffman hitting that one, tried for the corner, missed it, pointing a side out. Coming in comes Cora MacArthur. She'll go back to serve, and Peyton MacArthur-Gordon comes in. Back to serve goes Cora MacArthur, 2-3. Serves away, deep serve. Paulsrud sends it up to Corinta, sets it up for Hoffman. Hoffman's kill kept up in the air by the Thunderbirds off a block. Now a kill that's good from Kenley Severson. Found the line. The Knights weren't covering. Ties it at threes. Cora MacArthur, who's served very well here in the recent matches, gets the service point. She'll serve threes. Serves away. Paulsrud, Corinta sets over the top, and that is down. And a nice job there by Kinley Corinta to drop it in the middle. It's a point and a side out. Checking in comes Peyton Schroeder. Here is Peyton Hoffman's serve, and that falls short. Tried to drop the short serve and ties it at 4. Poitra coming in, sitting down is Lubeck. Back to serve goes Katie Zimma, serving fours. So Zimma gets the okay, and the serve is away. They set it up. Here's Nesvig, and the kill. It's still in the air, goes off of the uprights, and the kill is good for Brooklyn Hoffman. Hoffman with the kill makes it 5-4. Schlick comes right back in for Zimma. And it'll be back to serve once again. Anna Nesvig serving 5-4. So Nesvig will serve this one up. Serves away. Lubeck steps in. On the run is MacArthur. Setting up for Poitra, and Poitra hits into the net. No good. A hitting error on the Thunderbirds. And Nesvig gets the service point, and it's 6-4 Climax-Fisher. Nesvig to serve again. Here is the serve. This serve right over the top. Lubeck slides into it. Backside, Poitra's hit, popped over the top. Paulsrud up to Nesvig, sets it across. Hoffman loads up, and that is, oh boy. That was in. The chair official called it in. The line judge called it out. Hoffman gets the kill. That thing was right into the corner. It was close, and the line judge had to jump out of the way to get clear of it. They'll call it good at 7-4. Serves away. Lubeck, the pass goes over towards MacArthur. They set it up. Here is a kill into the net. Hitting error by the Thunderbirds. Severson coming off the right side. No good. Nesvig another service point. It's quickly 8-4 Knights. Anna Nesvig serves away. Big Bear, the pass up towards the net, set over the top. Schroeder sets over towards Corinta, and they'll set it up for Hoffman. Hoffman just tips over the top, and the tip is good for Brooklyn Hoffman. Hoffman with an impressive option there, was going to jump for the kill. Saw the block was on, and then just tipped it right over the top. 9-4. Knights on a run here. Here's a deep serve this time. Lubeck kept alive by MacArthur-Gordon. Big Bear's got a free ball this one. Paulsrud, Nesvig sets. Here comes Hoffman. Hoffman, this kill is out of bounds. That one went long. Third hitting error of the night on the Knights. Point and a side out. Kennedy MacArthur in for Matea Big Bear. Back to serve goes Kenley Severson at 5'9". So the serve on the way. Serves away. Paulsrud backs up. Nesvig sets it up. It's at the net. Tipped right over. Nice job once again by Brooklyn Hoffman. Boy, for an 8th grader, she certainly plays at a much older level. Now Hoffman will serve. Serves away. Lubeck, MacArthur, they'll set it left side. Kennedy MacArthur pops over the top. Nesvig is right there. Now it's a middle row for Hoffman. Back row is out of bounds. Brooklyn Hoffman maybe just a little bit off balance there from that back row. Point aside out. Hodak and Francis coming in. Morgan Hodak goes back to serve at 6'10". 6'10". Here's Hodak's serve. Paulsrud the pass. Nesvig in the air. Keeps it alive for Claire Erickson. Erickson, it's kept over. Voitra kind of bumped it back over, and Erickson's kill will be good as the attempt to get it back goes out of bounds. Back to serve goes Lucy Paulsrud at 11-6. Paulsrud on the serve. Spins it in her hand, and now the serve is away. Lubeck, the pass up towards Hodak. Sets and stepped over the line. So Hodak trying to get up for the serve. Pass was a little bit deeper towards the net. She steps over, and it'll be a point for the Knights. 12-6, Paulsrud to serve. Here's Lucy Paulsrud. Next serve is short, backing up Francis. Goes one way, and it's off the rafter. Free ball back over Paulsrud. Here's Nesvig, sets it up, and that's a kill that is going to be good. The hands of Peyton Hoffman. A short set. She pounded that one down, and Paulsrud has another service point, and it's 13-6. 13-6, Knights leading set one. Here's Paulsrud's serve. Lubeck's pass behind her. Kennedy MacArthur tracks it down. Hodak's got a free ball into the back row. Brooklyn Hoffman up to Nesvig. Sets across. Erickson's kill blocked, and the block goes out of bounds. So Erickson's kill will be deemed good. 14-6. Here's the serve coming from Paulsrud. Paulsrud serve right off the top of the net. And boy, that's an ace down for Lucy Paulsrud. Skimmed the top of the net. And a timeout on the floor. Timeout, Thunderbirds, brought to you by Gordon Construction, your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Set one, Knights leading 15-6.
The Thunderbird Booster Club is proud to support and cheer on the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds. The Thunderbird Booster Club encourages everyone to show your Thunderbird spirit. Stop by the Waubun School store. Check out all of the new clothing and gear available to show your Thunderbird pride. Let's go, Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds. A cheer from the Thunderbird Booster Club.
(15-6), Knights on top here in set one. Lucy Paulsrud at the service line. She's got 4 in a row. The last one was an ace. So here's the serve. This one's short. Dug up by Lubeck, set over, but no, it doesn't go over. Goes into the net. So Paulsrud another service point. Makes it 16-6. 16-6. Here's the serve. MacArthur's pass going backwards just a bit, and then Francis on the tip. Kept alive nicely by the Knights. The Knights pushed back over. Set it up. Kennedy MacArthur's kill is... It was tipped at the net, so MacArthur will get credit for the kill. Waited for the call. Back to serve goes Leah Lubeck, serving 7-16. Serves away. Paulsrud the pass, Nesvig the set. Here's Peyton Hoffman's kill, and it goes off of the net, kept alive. Hodak will free ball it over, is off the backboard of the basketball hoop. Carenta pushes down the line. Lubeck tracks it down. Hodak keeps it in the air, and now it's Kennedy MacArthur's hit, dug up by Paulsrud. Nesvig on a push. And they call it an illegal push from Nesvig. Gives a point to the Thunderbirds. Makes it 8-16. 8-16. Serve is away. Paulsrud out of the net, and this one actually, after they played out of the net, Hoffman powered it out. So it's a point for the Thunderbirds. Lubeck a couple in a row. It's 9-16. Serves away. Corinta. Nesvig sets it up. Here's Claire Erickson's hit. Look by Hodek. Now it's up towards, and it's going to be good. A tip for Kennedy MacArthur. MacArthur with a tip. 10-16. Lubeck's got 3 in a row. Next serve on the way. Serves away. Hoffman. Nesvig sets over. Severson is there. Now it's Hodek backside. Caprina Francis, and that one's out of bounds. Hitting air on the Thunderbirds. Pointing a side out. Going back to serve goes Kinley Corinta. Now a Nesvig coming out. Checking in is Emma Schultz. Serving away here for Corinta. Deep serve, Lubeck. It's up towards Hodek. She'll set it up. Caprina Francis dug out by Paulsrud. They set left side. Claire Erickson on a tip. And Hodek has to quick set and quick tip, and it's blocked right back down by Peyton Hoffman. Not having any of that. Corinta with a service point. 18-10 Knights. Corinta to serve once again. Serve is angled over towards Kennedy MacArthur and is hammered back down. Kept alive, though, by the Thunderbirds. Free-balled over. Paulsrud up towards Corinta. They set it up for Hoffman. This is a perfect tip by Hoffman. Right down the line, right in front of Severson. And Corinta's got a service point, and it's 19-10 Knights. Serve. This is an aggressive serve. Dug up. Hodek will set back towards the net, and the set goes out of bounds. So it'll be a service point for Kinley Corinta. Makes it 20-10 Knights. So here is Corinta to serve again at 20-10. Serves away. Lubeck digs it to Hodek over towards Izzy Schlick off the block. Kept alive by Corinta. Now Paulsrud. Erickson's attack. That's going to be out of bounds. 6th hitting error of the night on the Climax-Fisher Knights. Substitution. Big Bear in for MacArthur. Big Bear to serve. Serves away. Paulsrud. Corinta sets it up. Here's Schultz off the block, and it's good. Emma Schultz with the kill. Pointing a side out. Claire Erickson will go back to serve. So Erickson to serve, 21-11. Here's the serve by Erickson, and that one is a good serve. That's dug up by Severson. Francis sets up towards the net, tipped over, pushed back down, but after Hoffman and Schultz are up at the net, it finally ends up hitting it was kind of a tip war at the net. It hit the out-of-bound marker. It'll be a point and a side out for the Thunderbirds. Hodek coming out. And coming in to serve comes Cora MacArthur. Peyton MacArthur-Gordon also in. 12-21. Serves away. Paulsrud, couldn't play it out of the net. Cora MacArthur with a service point. 13-21. MacArthur to serve again. Short serve. Paulsrud. They set Corinta up, and here's Peyton Hoffman. Kept alive by the Thunderbirds. Free-balled over. Peyton Hoffman takes advantage of a pass that goes over and pounds that one down. 4th kill by Peyton Hoffman. She'll go back to serve. Coming back in as Peyton Schroeder comes in for Paulsrud. Peyton Hoffman to serve. Serves away. Severson. Cora MacArthur sets it up for Schlick. Somehow the Knights try to get a foot on it. Schlick's kill will be good. Pointing the side out. Zimma will come in to serve, 14-22. So Zimma to serve. Paulsrud checks back in for Schultz. The pass. Nesvig pushes, and an illegal push once again by Nesvig. Nesvig looks a little perplexed by that. 15-22. Zima serves away. Paulsrud backs up. Nesvig sets it up. Here's Brooklyn Hoffman. Gillis dugout. And keep it alive. And the hit is out of bounds. No touch. Hitting error on the Thunderbirds. Pointing a side out. Schlick quickly in for Zima. 23-15. Back to serve goes Anna Nesvig. Nesvig serve kept alive. Now back up towards MacArthur has to free ball this one. Erickson set it up. And a big kill by Brooklyn Hoffman with authority. Nesvig, the service point, and it's set point. 24-15. Nesvig to serve. Serves away. Lubeck's pass up towards MacArthur backside, and this one goes into the net, and that will end it. Anna Nesvig ends it. And a hitting error on the Thunderbirds to boot. It's 25-15. The Climax-Fisher Knights get the set one win. One set in the books. Your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, it is Climax-Fisher winning set one, 25-15. Set two when we come back on Gold 101.5 KRJM and yourliveevent.com.
United Valley Bank's initials are UVB, and that B is a verb that helps people just like you succeed. UVB amazing, with the support of our powerful financial tools, friendly bankers, and local decision makers. UVB adventurous. UVB the best version of you.
It's all about you. United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
At Valley Vision Clinic, they are dedicated to providing high-quality optometry services in a comfortable environment. The friendly staff is available to answer questions about the services they provide, as well as scheduling, insurance coverages, frames and lens options, and more. Valley Vision will take both eye emergencies and scheduled appointments. They offer vision financing options and will work with vision insurance providers to ensure good eye health and vision care for all their patients. Call 784-4091 for Dr. Dave Salsing and staff at Valley Vision Clinic in Ada.
These years are a stepping stone for a bright future at the Mahnomen-Waubun White Earth School District. They work hard to make a positive influence on the students from grade school all the way up to high school. Without guidance and leadership, life after high school can be even tougher. Skills and work ethics taught at the Mahnomen-Waubun White Earth School District make this process to adulthood easy. Good luck to all the students throughout the school year from the entire staff and administration at the Mahnomen-Waubun White Earth School District.
As life starts moving faster and faster, we need to make a choice. To move faster with it, or take a step back and enjoy life's moments. To marvel at the wonders around us, and remember just how beautiful White Earth Reservation can be. With over 1,300 square miles to explore in northern Minnesota, the endless possibilities of White Earth Reservation await you. Live here, work here, explore here. Explore more at whiteearth.com or on Facebook at White Earth Nation.
Well, set one goes the way of the Knights by a score of 25-15. It was all Knights after ties at 1, 3, and 4. Then it was Climax-Fisher just kind of taking control with Peyton Hoffman with 4 kills, Brooklyn Hoffman 3 kills, Claire Erickson with 3 kills. Serving, Lucy Paulsrud had 5, Anna Nesvig with 6, including the set winner. Couple big blocks there for Peyton Hoffman. We're getting ready for set number 2 tonight as Climax-Fisher gets set 1, 25-15. So both teams will come out here and it'll be on the floor for Climax-Fisher. It'll be Peyton Hoffman. It will be Emma Schultz, Claire Erickson, Brooklyn Hoffman, Kinley Carinta, and also on the floor is Tegan Johnson. Thunderbirds will send out Kenley Severson, Caprina Francis, Morgan Hodek, Nain Poitra, Izzy Schlick, and Kennedy MacArthur. Lubeck will get set to check in for Poitra. And Paulsrud will get set to check in as well as we get set for set 2. So back to serve goes Kinley Carinta. Paulsrud comes in for Tegan Johnson. And ready to serve is Kinley Carinta. Here's Carinta serve. Lubeck over towards Kennedy MacArthur. They'll set up Caprina Francis. Blocked right back down. And this time it is a block for Emma Schultz. So the service point goes to Kinley Carinta. It's 1-0 Knights. Here's another aggressive serve, and it's picked up by Lubeck. Hodek goes next, and Izzy Schlick fires into the net, no good. Hitting error number 5. Carinta service point, it's 2-0. So the serve is away. Lubeck's pass up in the air. Severson had to track it down, and then Kennedy MacArthur has to free ball it. Erickson, they set it up for Hoffman. Hoffman just outside of the lines, out of bounds. 8th hitting error of the night on the Knights. 1-2. Big Bear coming in for Kennedy MacArthur. So back to serve goes Matea Big Bear. Serving 1-2. Big Bear's serve is away. Paulsrud the pass. Carinta across and a kill. That's good. And that's Emma Schultz. Spun that one. And now it'll be a point to side out as Claire Erickson will go back to serve 3-1. So the serve on the way from Erickson. Aggressive serve, and the pass off of Big Bear goes wide right, out of bounds. And Claire Erickson gets the ace serve. Makes it 4-1. 4-1, Erickson back to serve. Here's Claire Erickson. The serve, short serve, dropped it right in front of Matea Big Bear. Another ace serve for Claire Erickson. I want to say the Knights, their last action had, I want to say it was upwards of between 7 and 11 ace serves. Very aggressive, very smart serving team. 5-1. Here's Erickson's next serve. This one's a little deeper. Big Bear, Francis will go next. Severson has to free ball. Paulsrud backs up. Carinta free balls it back. Hodek plays it. Set up in the air, pushed over, and then Peyton Hoffman's push goes into the net. No good. It'll be a point and a side out. MacArthur Gordon and Cora MacArthur coming in. Back to serve goes Cora MacArthur at 2-5. Serve is away. Peyton Hoffman's pass to Carinta. They set it up for Peyton Hoffman. Her kill is good. Peyton Hoffman drops it like it's hot. That hit is Aaron Gunther approved. 6-2. Peyton Hoffman to serve. Serves away. Lubeck's pass off to the right, kept alive by Cora MacArthur, and then a push, and that's good. Kenley Severson pushed it long, and the Knights thought it was maybe going to go out of bounds, so they didn't play on it. Hoffman coming out. Paulsrud comes in to serve, and Nesvig in as well as Schultz sits down. Point aside out as Olivia Halverson's going to serve. 3-6. Serves away. Here's Nesvig set, and they set it up, and this kill out of bounds, coming off of Tegan Johnson's hands. So Olivia Halverson gets the service point. Makes it 4-6. Halverson, the serve. Pass towards Nesvig. They set it up for Brooklyn Hoffman, and the tip back over, and then tip back, and Cora MacArthur gets it, and they set it up. Here is Nain Poitra's hit. Good. Poitra, just enough of it to count for the kill. Halverson a service point, and it's 5-6. Serves away. Nesvig setting it up. Here's Brooklyn Hoffman, hammered that one down. Yikes. That's a big kill, her 4th of the night. Schlick in for Halverson, back to serve goes Anna Nesvig at 5-7, or 7-5 rather. Nesvig serve, Big Bear. Setting it back towards Poitras. The kill. Kept alive. Nice dig in the back row by Claire Erickson. Free balled over by Tegan Johnson. MacArthur will set it up towards the net. Here's MacArthur Gordon, and she blasts that one to the back wall out of bounds. So it's a point for Anna Nesvig. 8-5. Serves away, that's into the net. Service error number 2 on the Knights. Tried to drop that one short. Dropped it a little too short. Point aside out, Big Bear coming out. MacArthur in, back to serve, goes Kenley Severson. Serves away. Pass up to Nesvig, she'll push it deep. Lubeck fields it. MacArthur keeps it alive. Here's Kennedy MacArthur's middle row hit. Dumped it in the middle, and it's good. So Kenley Severson will get the service point out of it, and it's 7-8 as the Thunderbirds try and work their way back in here to set number 2. Serve is away. Hoffman. Nesvig up over towards Krint, who has to free ball this one across. Lubeck. They set it up for Poitras, and it's off the top of the net, and it's good. Lane Poitras hit it off the top of the net, and that ties it at 8. Severson with the service point. She'll serve it up. Here's a serve, and somehow the Knights got it back over, and the Thunderbirds could have let that one go to bounds. Kennedy MacArthur, and Paulsrud got a hand on it. It was tipped at the net. It was going down anyway. Paulsrud, how she got a hand on it, I'm not even sure. Now makes it 9-8 here in set number 2. So Severson to serve. Out the top, and the pass went wide right. Kenley Severson gets a service point. Now it's 10-8 Thunderbirds here in set number 2. And a timeout for the Knights. They're going to talk about it. Timeout Knights, we'll take it. Brought to you by Gordon Construction, your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Set 2, Thunderbirds leading 10-8.
At Wild Rice Electric Cooperative, we're more than just your energy provider. We're your friends, your neighbors, and partners in progress. With a deep concern for our community and a commitment to teamwork, we're dedicated to empowering every member we serve. From lighting up your homes to supporting local initiatives, Wild Rice Electric is here to energize our community. Because when we work together, we all thrive. Wild Rice Electric Cooperative, empowering you, empowering our community.
10-8, Thunderbirds take a set 2 lead. Match is led by Climax-Fisher. Here's the serve. Deep serve, Hoffman. Nesvig goes next. They set up for Hoffman, and she blasts that one to the back wall, hitting air number 10 for the Knights. Severson gets her 5th service point, makes it 11-8. Next serve on the way. Nesvig the set. And this kill bumped up into the air, kept alive. Here's Kennedy MacArthur, and it's pushed back over by the Knights. Quick move, quick short tip, and the Knights free ball. What a hustle play there. Severson up towards Cora MacArthur, setting for Kennedy MacArthur, and the kill dug out once again back row, this time by Erickson. It's still in the air. Push goes over, and again, the official calls the push illegal. I'm not really sure what they're doing wrong. This is like the 3rd time they've called it. 12-8. The short set goes over. Set it up for Kennedy MacArthur, short push. It's up at the net, and the Knights can't return it. Severson a service point. Now it's Thunderbirds taking a 13-8 lead here in set number 2. Severson the serve. Paulsrud backs up. Nesvig runs it up. Here's Kinley Carinta, and the kill is good. Finally got one down. It went off the block of the Thunderbirds, pointing aside out. Brooklyn Hoffman back to serve, 9-13. Here's Hoffman's serve. Up towards Cora MacArthur. They'll set it up for Poitras. Poitras' hit is out of bounds, hitting error number 7 on the Thunderbirds. Brooklyn Hoffman with the service point. She'll serve 10-13. Serves away. Lubeck, the pass, goes towards Cora MacArthur. The setup for Kennedy MacArthur. Short drop over the top. And then I think the Knights had a plan set up. They played it out of the net, had a chance. Nesvig reached up and got her hand on it and misdirected it off of Paulsrud. Hodek to serve 14-10. That misdirected just enough out of bounds. Serve on the way. And Nesvig sets it back over towards Claire Erickson. The kill. Dug up by the Thunderbirds over towards Kennedy MacArthur. Bumps it over the top. Nesvig sets it up. And this kill down good. Kinley Corinta, her second kill of the night. Peyton Hoffman coming in for Tegan Johnson. Lucy Paulsrud will go back to serve 11-14. So Paulsrud will serve. She had a nice service run in the first set. This serve away. Hodek will set over towards Caprina Francis, and Brooklyn Hoffman keeps it alive. And here's Claire Erickson's hit, dug out in the back row. Kennedy MacArthur and Francis will push up towards Nesvig. They set it up for Peyton Hoffman. Has to sidearm that one. Got it over though. Hodek on the run. Here's Caprina Francis's kill. Paulsrud and someone under the net. So it's a point and a side out. Schlick coming in. Lubeck back to serve. Serve is away. Paulsrud's pass. Nesvig will set. And this kill is in. Claire Erickson on the line. Kill is good. Point and a side out. Back to serve goes Kinley Corinta. Substitution, Nesvig coming out. Emma Schultz comes in. Kinley Corinta to serve. Lubeck, the pass goes over towards Hodek, sets it over. Peyton Hoffman's kill, good. Caught Lubeck going one way and powered it down the other way. 13-15, Corinta to serve. Corinta serve. From MacArthur. Morgan Hodek goes next for Kennedy MacArthur, and it's sent backwards, but the Knights push this one over, and again, they call an illegal push, and the head coach of the Knights, Brenda Slight, is like, what are they doing wrong? It's a point and a side out. Big Bear will serve 16-13. I know they've changed some rules here as far as that goes, but I'm not really sure what the rule change ended up being. Anyway, here's Matea Big Bear's serve, and it went right across the top of Emma Schultz's hands, hit Brooklyn Hoffman, so it's an ace serve for Matea Big Bear. Makes it 17-13. Next serve is away. They set it up for Peyton Hoffman, and Hoffman's kill is good. Peyton Hoffman now with 7 kills. Back to serve goes Claire Erickson. She'll serve 14-17. Knights trying to get back into this set. They lead the match 1-0. Serve is away, and Big Bear pass goes right down to the floor. Claire Erickson with an ace serve. That's her 3rd ace serve of the night. She'll go back to serve again. 15-17. Here's Erickson. Another good serve. Lubeck pass up towards Francis. Has to set it up towards Schlick. Kill is over. They set it across. Brooklyn Hoffman. And Hoffman, it was kind of tipped back, and then it kind of got into the net a little bit, and the Knights could never quite play it out. Point and a side out. Cora MacArthur. Peyton MacArthur-Gordon coming in. Cora MacArthur goes back to serve. Serving 18-15. Serve is away, short serve, and the short serve worked right in front of Claire Erickson. So 19-15. MacArthur to serve again. Serves away a little deeper. Paulsrud. They set it up for Hoffman, and Hoffman's kill is good. Peyton Hoffman now with 8 kills, pointing the side out, and Hoffman will go back to serve. Tegan Johnson in for Lucy Paulsrud. Peyton Hoffman serving 16-19. Serves away, Lubeck up towards the top. They'll set it up for Schlick. Schlick's hit, kept alive, free balled, kept alive, and the Thunderbirds can't run that one down, and a free ball there by Kinley Corinta is good. Peyton Hoffman gets the service point. Makes it 17-19. Hoffman to serve again. Here's Hoffman's serve, and this is up and tipped right. No, it's still, and they're going to say that one was a lift on the Thunderbirds. So Peyton Hoffman will get the service point. Brooklyn Hoffman will get a tip and a timeout. Timeout on the floor, we'll take it. Brought to you by Gordon Construction. Your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard set 2. Thunderbirds leading 19-18.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
18-19, Peyton Hoffman to serve. Knights lead the match 1-0. Here's Hoffman's serve. Lubeck has to get to it. Now it's Cora MacArthur, and Schlick has to free ball into the back row. They send it up towards Corinta. They set a kill that it's out of bounds off of Kinley Corinta's hand. Paulsrud comes in, Hoffman out. Olivia Halverson will come on to serve, 20-18. Halverson had a couple service points earlier here in this set. Serves away, and a push that goes over. They set back up towards the top, and they'll set it up and free ball into the back row. Paulsrud up towards Corinta. Set up for Brooklyn Hoffman, and it's up off the rafters, and Brooklyn Hoffman's kill is good. Her 5th kill. Pointing the side out. Anna Nesvig goes back to serve, 19-20. 19-20. Nesvig to serve. Here's the serve away. Lubeck, they set over to the left side. The set is up and over, but they're going to call an illegal set by the Thunderbirds. So that'll tie it at 20s. This is the first tie since 8s. Here's Nesvig to serve. Serves away. Lubeck sends this one into the 3rd row of the bleachers. And Nesvig with a service ace. 21-20, Knights on top. Next serve on the way from Nesvig. Another rocket serve. Lubeck's, they pull it out of the net, but then pulled it straight back over the head of the back row. And Nesvig, another service point. She has been excellent from the service line. It's 22-20. Knights leading. So Nesvig to serve again. Serves away, a little deeper. Sent over towards Severson. It's up in the air, and Poitras left a free ball. That one, Paulsrud. Nesvig the set. Here comes Hoffman's kill is good. Brooklyn Hoffman. Woo! Nesvig another service point. Now 23-20. Knights by 3 here in set 2. Next serve on the way from Nesvig, and that one's angled. Goes out of bounds. A service error. 3 of them on the night for the Knights. Substitution. Kenley Severson to serve. Kennedy MacArthur will check in. 21-23. Severson serve, and the pass. Shanks off of Claire Erickson. Kenley Severson a server point. Now it's 22-23. So tight here in set number 2. Serve is away, a little deeper. Hoffman to Nesvig. They set it up for Hoffman off the top. Cora MacArthur gets to it. Now it's up in the air. It'll be free balled over. Paulsrud. Nesvig sets it again. Here's Brooklyn Hoffman. And it's in. Nope. One official said it was in. One said it was out. Whatever the case may be, they're going to call it out. The line judge said he's singled in. Serves away. Pass, Nesvig. Paulsrud pushes this under the net. Now it's set point for the Thunderbirds. And a timeout, so errors. Timeout on the floor, we'll take it. Brought to you by Gordon Construction. 24-23, Thunderbirds leading set 2.
Hillsborough Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsborough Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsborough Dairy.
Set 2 is led by the Thunderbirds, 24-23. The Knights, some errors here. Next serve is away. Paulsrud's pass. They set it up backside. Brooklyn Hoffman. It's tipped back. Nesvig will push. It's up at the net and kept alive, and the push doesn't go over. Now we're tied at 24. Point aside out. Brooklyn Hoffman goes back to serve. You got to win by 2. And a timeout. Timeout on the floor, we'll take it. 24 is set 2. We're back after this.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neillsville, Climax-Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
Brooklyn Hoffman to serve. It's back towards Cora MacArthur, sets it up for Kennedy MacArthur. Hoffman keeps it in the air. Nesvig goes next. Ericsson's push goes over. MacArthur will set it up again. Here's Kennedy MacArthur, and it's in. Kennedy MacArthur with a kill. So now 25-24 Thunderbirds. Set point. Morgan Hodick back into serve. 25-24. So the serve on the way. Serve is away. Paulsrud, they set it up. Claire Erickson, it's tipped. Free ball back though. Tip off of Poitra. They set it up for Kennedy MacArthur. Paulsrud digs this one up. Nesvig will go next, and they set it up for Claire Erickson. The hit is good for Claire Erickson. Claire Erickson's kill is good, ties it at 25. So now we're tied with Lucy Paulsrud back to serve. Peyton Hoffman coming back in. Serves away from Paulsrud. And they set it up towards Caprina Francis, and that's out of bounds. Hitting error makes it a set point now for the Knights at 26-25. Here is Paulsrud on the serve. Serves away. Lubeck the pass goes towards Hodick. Will set across for Francis. Has to send this one over. Paulsrud. Nesvig goes next. They set it up for Hoffman. Hoffman hits out of bounds. Tried to angle that one. And a hitting error of the Knights. Now we're back to 26s. Lubeck to serve. 26s. Serves away. Paulsrud, Nesvig. Here's Erickson off the block. Lubeck has to go. Now Hodick has to run it down. And Schlick on the attack. Paulsrud. Nesvig has to push. Up into the air. Hodick will set it again. They set it up for Schlick. Schlick's hit is going to be good. Izzy Schlick with a hit. Lubeck a service point, back to set point. 27-26. Serves away. Paulsrud. Nesvig will set it up towards Hoffman. Hoffman bumps it over the top on a short hit. They set it up for Kennedy MacArthur. Short off the top. Down good. And that'll end set number 3. Mahnomen-Waubun will get that win 28-26. So we tie the match at 1. We'll take a break. We'll come back with the in-between match report. Your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Set 2 goes to Mahnomen-Waubun 28-26 on Gold 101.5 KRJM and yourliveevent.com.
Fall is here, and that means harvest will ramp up quickly. How did your planter do this spring? Did you have the correct down pressure? Was your singulation spot on? Did you need row cleaners or a better closing system? This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer, and we are here to help. Discounts, 0% financing, and $50 per row rebates on most all systems will give you the tools to improve your planter pass. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Have a safe and profitable harvest.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
All Works Underground Utilities LLC specializes in directional boring and plowing of underground utilities. Contact Dylan Stevens, 218-261-3090. Power lines, communications, water and sewer lines. All Works LLC can get the job done. All Works LLC works with residential and construction contractors in Minnesota and North Dakota. Contact Dylan Stevens with All Works LLC, 218-261-3090. When you're on your way to the lake for a day of fishing, no matter what season it is, you need to stop by Bones 113 Bait and Tackle on Highway 113 east of Waubun. Bones carries a great supply of live, fresh bait. He has all of the fishing supplies and tackle you need to be successful on the water. Bones also has grocery items, gas at the pump, off sale, and so much more. Stop by on your way to the lake. Bones 113 Bait and Tackle, Highway 113 east of Waubun. Pregame Super Value of Mahnomen is proud to be your hometown grocery store. Featuring everyday low prices store-wide, make sure to check out their weekly sales flyer and don't miss out on the savings. They've got a great produce department, meat department, bakery, and so much more. It's easy to find low prices when you're shopping at Pregame Super Value of Mahnomen. Proud to be your hometown grocery store with everyday low prices. It's Pregame Super Value of Mahnomen. Well, set 2 goes the way of Mahnomen-Waubun 28-26. It went back and forth. Early, we had a tie at 8, and then Thunderbirds would actually lead. Climax-Fisher would work back in, tied at 20s, would have ties at 20, 23, 24, 25, and 26. But then the Thunderbirds would get a couple of hits to drop, and they'd win set 2. So now we are tied at 1 set apiece here in this one as we get going into set number 3. And as we take a look here on the floor, it'll be Paulsrud, Carinta, Hoffman, Nesvig, and Erickson. On the floor for the Thunderbirds, it'll be MacArthur, Severson, Francis, Hodek, and Schlick. Leah Lubeck to start the serving here in set number 3. Serve is away. Carinta, Nesvig sends it backwards, and Paulsrud can't do anything with it. And it's those short sinking serves that have really hurt the Knights. They're playing back, and then they just don't get up to get them. It's 1-0. Another short serve, Paulsrud, and they can't get it back over, and again it just sinks. And they just do not move up. So it's 2-0 Thunderbirds. Serves away, and again, that one's sinking. Nesvig will set it up for Peyton Hoffman, and it's blocked at the net by Schlick. Then sent back over on a free ball. They'll set up for Caprina Francis, dug up by Paulsrud. Nesvig will set it up again. Claire Erickson will tip. Lubeck steps in. Now it's Hodek across for Kennedy MacArthur, and that's out of bounds. That's out of bounds. Hitting error on the Thunderbirds. Line judge was pointing like it was in and then pointing like it was out. So Kinley Corinto will serve 1-2. Serves away, and that one's over towards Lubeck. Hodek, and now it's Izzy Schlick's kill, and that goes right off of Brooklyn Hoffman backwards. Turned her shoulder a bit, and the kill is good. Point and a side out will send Matea Big Bear back to serve 3-1. Here's Big Bear's serve. Paulsrud the pass. Corinta sets it up. Here's Peyton Hoffman's kill. Good. Peyton Hoffman now with 9 kills on the night. Point and a side out. Back to serve is Claire Erickson, 2-3. So Erickson serve, Big Bear passing, Francis keeps it in the air, and then Hodek has to free ball it over. And it'll be Corinta setting it across and that tip is down from Brooklyn Hoffman. Hoffman tips it in the middle. Ties it at 3. Claire Erickson gets the service point. Serving threes is Claire Erickson. Erickson rocket serve. Francis sets it, and Severson will push, and Hoffman has to push it back over. They push into the corner. Corinta on the run is Hoffman. She has to set over the backside. Now a kill that's down off of Kenley Severson. It was off the block. Falls down good. So the kill is good. Back to serve will go Cora MacArthur, serving 4-3. So MacArthur on the serve. Short serve. The pass is over towards Corinta, and then Brooklyn Hoffman. A short hit rolled over, and it's good. Boy, that barely got over, and then it did get over. The Thunderbirds were a little surprised that it got over. Ties it at 4. Peyton Hoffman back to serve at 4s. Serve is over. Kept alive by the Thunderbirds, and it'll be free balled across. Now it's Brooklyn Hoffman, and it'll be free ball into the net by Peyton Schroeder. Just seems like they get out of system, and then things fall apart for them a little bit. Paulsrud coming in. Back to serve goes Katie Zimma, serving 4-5. 5-4 rather. Zimma's serve into the back row. Pass goes up towards Nesvig. They set it up for Hoffman. Big hit for Brooklyn Hoffman. Her 8th kill of the night. So that'll tie it at 5s. Schlick in. Zimma out. Then Schlick comes off as Lubeck in. Here's Anna Nesvig to serve. Serves away. Lubeck keeps it alive. Big Bear will go next, and Poitras will have to free ball this one across. Paulsrud. Nesvig, and another kill. That's good off the hands of Brooklyn Hoffman. Her 9th kill. Nesvig with a service point. That's her 12th. 6-5. Here's Nesvig's next serve. Back row towards Lubeck. The pass goes over to the right, and they set it up for Kenley Severson. That's a hitting error off the hands of Severson. Into the net it goes, and Nesvig with a service point. It's 7-5. Next serve on the way from Anna Nesvig. And into the net it goes, and Nesvig, the toss was so low on that. Makes it 6-7 or 7-6. MacArthur in, Big Bear out. Kenley Severson back to serve. Serve is away. pass, Nesvig the set, and Hoffman's kill. It's up towards the rafter. MacArthur goes next, and Poitras push. Nesvig will set again. Here comes a kill that's good by Kinley Corinta. Went off the blocking arms of the Thunderbirds, pointing a side out. That'll send Brooklyn Hoffman back to serve. She'll serve 8-6. Hoffman serve. Up to Cora MacArthur, and here comes Kennedy MacArthur. Quick shot over the top. Paulsrud to keep it alive, and then Brooklyn Hoffman. It goes up over Kennedy MacArthur. It's up at the net, and it's going to be tipped right back down. Nice job by Claire Erickson. Tip was coming over, and she tipped it right back down, and Hoffman at the service point. It's 9-6 Knights. Here's Brooklyn Hoffman's next serve. It's dug up by Lubeck. Then a back row for Poitras. Poitra's kill is kept alive. Paulsrud in the air. And then free balled over by the Knights into the middle. Severson, the pass is up towards the net. Schroeder keeps it out. Nesvig, left side. Claire Erickson. It's... They called 4. I think must have went into the net. Thought maybe it was blocked, but they say it went into the net. So it'll be a point and a side out. Morgan Hodak on to serve. Hodak to serve, and it's away. Backing up, Erickson. Nesvig sets it backside. Schroeder's got a free ball this one. Lubeck has to run up. Now it's Hodak, and here comes Kennedy MacArthur. Free ball, they set it up for Erickson again, and then a dig. Hodak on the return over towards Kennedy MacArthur, and it's dug up by Brooklyn Hoffman. They set it up again. This time it's Kinley Corinta, dug out by Lubeck. Set it up for Nain Poitras. The hit is good. Poitras, middle row. Got enough of it to send it over, and it's a point and a side out. Nope, just a point. Morgan Hodak was at the service line, so she'll serve again. It's 8-9. Here's the serve. Paulsrud the pass. Nesvig sets over, and just out of bounds. Nesvig tried to drop that one, and too far. Now we're tied at 9s. Error on the Knights. Serves away. The pass. Nesvig, and they push to the back row. Severson is there. Hodak will reset towards Kennedy MacArthur, and that kill is good. MacArthur with a kill. Hodak with a service point. Now the Thunderbirds lead 10-9. Here's the serve by Morgan Hodak. Deep serve. Paulsrud backs up. Nesvig will set it up for Corinta. Corinta's hit. Hodak kept it in the air. Set it up for Poitras. Blocked by Corinta. Now it's on the side of the Knights, and a short tip. Thunderbirds able to keep it alive. And it'll have to be free-balled back. Corinta back to Nesvig. On the attack, here comes Claire Erickson. Her kill tipped at the net. Hodak will reset. It's up at the net. Somehow got over, and running all the way to the other side of the net. Caprina Francis saved it, but ended up over on the side of the Knights. So a net violation, and it'll be Knights to serve with Lucy Paulsrud. Peyton Hoffman back in. Serves away. Hodak over towards Caprina Francis, and Francis pushes it out of bounds. Paulsrud a service point. Makes it 11-10 Knights. So the next serve. And they set it up. Kennedy MacArthur pops it over the top. Corinta will set it up for Peyton Hoffman. Hoffman, Severson back row up towards Lubeck, and now it'll be pushed over right to where the Knights have it set. Corinta's got a free ball. Kept alive by Lubeck. Hodak runs it down, and now it's right side, and a kill into the net. The hands of Caprina Francis. Right into the net. Paulsrud to the service point. Makes it 12-10 Knights. Paulsrud to serve. Serves away, sinking serve, and somehow got over. And back over by the Knights. I don't even know how either side got it over. Here's Kennedy MacArthur. She's blocked. Peyton Hoffman upstairs for her third block of the night. Paulsrud to the service point, makes it 13-10 and a timeout. Timeout of the floor, brought to you by Gordon Construction. We'll take it. Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard set 3, 13-10, Knights leading.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
13-10. Knights lead by 3 here in set 3. Lucy Paulsrud at the service line. She'll serve. Short serve. Kennedy MacArthur. And it's hammered right back down. And they're going to say that somebody stepped over. So it's a net violation and a point and a side out to the Thunderbirds. Leah Lubeck to serve. Serves away, and that's a short serve. And again, they catch the Knights sleeping in the back row. That short serve. And Paulsrud, the pass, kept alive. Hoffman gets a hit over. They say Hoffman this time was in the net, or stepped over the line. So Lubeck another service point. Short serve. Nesvig runs it up. And the push goes over. And this is up at the net, pushed back over, and this time the Thunderbirds are in the net. So it's a point and a side out. Both teams just struggling with that little teal line. Kinley Corinta back to serve, 14-13. Corinta serve, Lubeck. Now it's kept alive by Severson. Kennedy MacArthur kept alive by Corinta. Paulsrud, here comes Claire Erickson's kill, good. Claire Erickson's 6th kill of the night. Kinley Corinta with a service point. 15-13. Corinta to serve. Serves away, and Lubeck up to Hodek, up towards Schlick, who has to push it over. It's up at the net, and it's going to be down as Hoffman got a tip on it. Thunderbirds had to run it down into the stands, and Kinley Corinta a service point. 16-13. Serves away. Lubeck. Hodek goes next. Here's Kennedy MacArthur, and that kill is in. That one in. This makes it 14-16. Matea Big Barrel coming to serve. 14-16. Serves away. Hoffman the pass. Corinta the set. Here's Claire Erickson. Blocked right back down by Kenley Severson, and there was nobody behind her to block or to pick up the block. Blocked it down the line. It stayed in. Big Bear, a service point, makes it 15-16. Serves away. Rental set it up. Here's Hoffman. Holy moly's. It's her 10th kill of the night. Makes it 17-15. Claire Erickson back to serve. You give the Hoffmans a clean set, and they just take advantage of that all night long. The pass over towards Francis. They set back, and Big Bear has to free ball, and it's hit back by Hoffman. She was way up in the air there. Here's Caprina Francis, pounds that one out of bounds. 12th hitting error of the night by the Thunderbirds. (18-15). Erickson got that service point. Serves away. Lubeck the pass. They're going to tip that one over. Hoffman goes next. They set up for Brooklyn Hoffman. Blocked at the net by Schlick. And then Thunderbirds couldn't do anything with it after that. They had a chance. They dug up something that was pretty tough there. It happened so quick it was tough to talk about. And at the service line goes Claire Erickson to serve again. Erickson, deep serve. Lubeck sends it up towards Caprina Francis. They set it up here. Schlick off the block. Brooklyn Hoffman steps in. Now it's middle row. Paulsrud back to Lubeck. Here's Hodek setting it across. Kenley Severson blocked right back down. Good. Blocked that time by Emma Schultz. Her second block. Claire Erickson another service point. It's 20-15 Knights. So here's Erickson, the approach. Serves away, deep serve off a Big Bear to the back wall, and it's good. Claire Erickson, service point, 21-15, timeout Thunderbirds. Someone on the floor will take it. Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, 21-15, the Knights leading set number 3.
At the Climax-Shelley School District, they're preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax-Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There is one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax-Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. This ad is paid for by the Climax Community Club, standing proudly as a cornerstone supporter of the Climax-Shelley School District.
21-15, Claire Erickson at the service line. She's been on a service run here. She's picked up 4 in a row. She'll serve again. So here's Erickson's serve, and they iced her. She serves into the net. So a little ground here for the Thunderbirds to try and make up. Cora MacArthur back to serve, 16-21. Short serve, free balled, and the hit coming off the hands of Kenley Severson. They had a freebie there, and Severson hits it out of bounds. So that's a point and a side out. Peyton Hoffman back to serve, 22-16. Peyton Schrader coming in. Here's Peyton Hoffman to serve. Serve, short serve. Lubeck got to it though. Schlick into the air. Free ball over by Severson. Hoffman up off the rafter. Her bump went too far. Point aside out. Katie Zimmel coming to serve. She got it in the air. Just went right off the bottom of the rafter and came back down so quick. Zimmel to serve. Corinta Nesvigel set. Sets it up for Brooklyn Hoffman, and it's good. Went off the block. Was misdirected out of bounds, and it'll be a point and a side out. Nesvig to serve, 23-17. 23-17, and a Nesvig serves away. Lubeck up to MacArthur, over towards Severson, dug out by Paulsrud. And it'll be free-balled by Hoffman into the corner. Lubeck stands there. MacArthur sets it up towards Poitra, and it's down. Good. Wayne Poitra gets a clean swing. Point and a side out. 23-18. Back to serve will go Kenley Severson. She's served well tonight. She's got 9 service points. Severson serve, sent up towards Nesvig. They'll set it up for Hoffman. Hoffman's kill, dug out by Severson. Now MacArthur sets back across, and a kill that is going to be good. Schrader got to it, diving over the top. Severson, a service point, makes it 19-23. Serves away, Paulsrud, Nesvigel set up towards Corinta. The kill is in the air, kept alive. Lubeck goes next. Here's Kennedy MacArthur, and her kill is good. Went off of Paulsrud, slid back, and quickly it's 20-23. Thunderbirds still at the service line. And I believe we have a timeout on the floor, a timeout. Timeout taken, we'll take it. Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Knights leading set 3, 23-20.
For superior drywall installation and so much more, contact Corey Berry with Corey Berry Drywall, 218-204-0143. Corey does drywall work, framing, hanging, tape, texture, and paint. It's superior installation with superior results. Corey Berry with Corey Berry Drywall. Call him today, 218-204-0143. Superior drywall installation from Corey Berry Drywall.
And at the service line, Thunderbirds trying to battle in here. Severson serve. Nesvigel set, and the set is up, and the Knights, boy. The Knights are just, at times, they just struggle to get that pass. And it goes all over the place. Here's Kenley Severson, 21-23, deep serve. Push that goes over. Thunderbirds will set it. Cora MacArthur over towards Kennedy MacArthur, and that's out of bounds. 24-21 now, set point for the Knights. Brooklyn Hoffman to serve, 24-21. Serves away, short serve. Two Thunderbird players get to it. Now it's going to be free balled over. Nesvigel set, and here's a tip. That is good. Claire Erickson ends it on a tip. So set number 2 goes the way of Climax-Fisher, 25-21. So we go to set number 4 on your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Set 3 goes the way of the Knights, 25-21. They now lead the match 2-1 on Gold 1015 KRJM and yourliveevent.com.
At Deerwood Bank, we believe in the power of community. That's why we're committed to supporting our youth, both on the field and in the classroom. Whether it's sponsoring local sports teams or funding educational programs, we've been dedicated to helping our future leaders grow and succeed since 1910. Because at Deerwood Bank, we know that investing in our youth is investing in a brighter tomorrow. Visit us in our Ogama office or at any of our 14 Minnesota locations. Deerwood Bank, banking made nice and simple. Member FDIC.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
The Fisher Booster Club is a proud supporter of all Climax-Fisher Knights and Polk County West Thunder athletic events and extracurricular activities. From volleyball, golf, basketball, and football to robotics, knowledge bowl, one-act plays, and speech, we are proud to support the students in their pursuit of excellence, not just in the classroom, but in all they do. To learn more about becoming a member or upcoming events, visit the school website or talk to one of our members. The Fisher Booster Club, supporting our local students.
Well, we go to set number 4. Knights leading 2-1 tonight on Gold 1015 and yourliveevent.com. 25-21, set 3 went to the Knights. As we were back and forth early with ties at 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, and 13. The Knights took a lead and built it up. They were up. It was 23-17. Thunderbirds would come back with some serves from Kenley Severson to make it a 23-20 set. But then the Knights would finish it off. Brooklyn Hoffman getting the service point. So on the floor, it'll be Hoffman, along with Erickson, Carinta, Schroeder, and also out there is Schultz on the floor for the Thunderbirds. It'll be Severson, Hodek, Francis, Schlick, and MacArthur. Poitras will be on, but she'll come right back off for Leah Lubeck. So they'll check everything out, make sure everything is correct. Poitras out, Lubeck in. And I think Paulsrud will come in for Schroeder. She does. And the Knights will have the first serve with Kinley Carinta at the service line. She's Pretty good solid from the service line with 8 service points here tonight. Knights trying to win their 8th in a row. Serve is away. Lubeck has to run it down. Hodak will take care of it from there. Francis will pop it over. It's up in the air. They set it backside and a kill. That's going to be good. It's Emma Schultz with the kill. Hodak got a hand on it, but it went straight backwards, and Corinta will get the service point. 1-0. Here's the next one. MacArthur, Hodak goes next, and Schlick into the net, no good. 15th hitting error of the night on the Thunderbirds. Kenley Corinta with her 10th service point of the night. She'll serve again. Serves away. Lubeck, Hodak goes next. Set it up for Schlick. Schlick's hit is good as Brooklyn Hoffman actually kicked it into the first 3, 4, 5, 10 rows. Big Bear coming in. Kennedy MacArthur out. It's 1-2. Big Bear to serve. Serve is away. Paulsrud the pass. They set it up for Hoffman. Hoffman's skill tipped at the net. Hodak's got to play it back. Here's Schlick. Dug up by Erickson. Corinta goes next. Here's Brooklyn Hoffman, middle row. Big Bear up to Hodak. Hodak will set backside. Caprina Francis fires into the net. No good. Hitting here on the Thunderbirds. Claire Erickson back to serve, 3-1. So Erickson will serve 3-1. Serves away, and that serve tracked down, and then Schlick blocked by Hoffman. It's kept alive. Brooklyn Hoffman steps in. Now they set it up for Brooklyn Hoffman. The kill is good. Brooklyn Hoffman's kill is good. That's her 11th kill of the night. Claire Erickson at the service point. She's got 10 of them. Makes it 4-1 Knights. Serves away. Floats up. Francis gets a hand on it, and then it's free-balled over, and the tip. Wow, what a push. That is Brooklyn Hoffman. Pushed it right into the corner where the Thunderbirds were not. What a great court vision there by Brooklyn Hoffman. Serve coming here from Claire Erickson. Short serve is an ace for Claire Erickson. And a timeout coming for the Thunderbirds. Someone on the floor will take it. Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard set 4. Knights leading 6-1.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
So it'll be Claire Erickson to serve 6-1. Here's Erickson's serve. Lubeck backs up over towards Francis, sends it kind of backwards, and then free ball over by Lubeck. They set it up for Hoffman. Hoffman hammers that one down. Peyton Hoffman now with 11 kills. Claire Erickson with a service point. 7-1 Knights. Serve on the way here from Claire Erickson. That is a serve that is going to be down for an ace. Claire Erickson. That is her 5th ace of the night. Her 14th service point, and it's 8-1. Erickson to serve again at 8-1. Short serve off the top of the net. Francis will set, and it's up, and Severson. And the kill is good. The officials were deciding on if somebody was under the net. I think they decided that Peyton Hoffman stepped over the line. It's a point and a side out. Cora MacArthur back to serve. Here is MacArthur. Her serve is away. Paulsrud. Corinta sets it up. Here is Hoffman. Brooklyn Hoffman. That is her 12th kill of the night. Kill is good. Peyton Hoffman will serve. Peyton Schroeder comes in. Lucy Paulsrud sitting down. Here's Hoffman's serve. Short serve. Severson. They set it up backside. Schlick's hit. Dug up by Corinta. Hoffman set it up. They got to push this one over by Schultz. They set up Kenley Severson, and it's up at the net. And in the next hit, dug out by the back row. Up in the air, here is Schlick. Bounces this one over the top. They set it up. Here is a tip that's off of Schroeder. It's back up over, and a kill. It's in. Peyton Hoffman, that's Brooklyn Hoffman. Back in the corner for the point. Peyton Hoffman a service point. It's 10-2 Knights. Next one coming from Peyton Hoffman. It's away. Lubeck on the run is MacArthur. It's up, over, and down. So the Thunderbirds free ball one over, and the Knights weren't really, I don't think, expecting it to make it, but it did. 3-10, Olivia Halverson on to serve. And her serve will go into the net. So Anna Nesvig will serve now at 11-3. So Nesvig on the serve. Big Bear over to the backside, and Kenley Severson hammers on out of bounds. Nesvig a service point. Makes it 12-3 Knights. Serve away. Short serve. Severson gets to it. Backside set. Here comes Poitra. Blocked at the net by Kinley Corinta. And now the next hit by Brooklyn Hoffman is down. That's her 14th kill of the night. Anna Nesvig with a service point. That's her 15th service point of the night. Knights in control, 13-3. Serves away. Lubeck, the pass goes to MacArthur backside. Here's Kenley Severson, and she swung and missed. Ended up in the net. Nesvig a service point, and it's 14-3. Serves away. Severson, they'll set it up. MacArthur Gordon. Pop that one over. They set it up, and the hit dug out by Cora MacArthur. They set back. Free ball over by Big Bear. Paulsrud. They set it up for Brooklyn Hoffman. Kill good. Brooklyn Hoffman now 15 kills on the night. And she just doesn't quit. 15-3 Knights. Next serve is away. And the pass into the net. Anna Nesvig, another service point. She's now got 18 service points. 16-3. 16-3, Nesvig to serve. Next serve is away. Lubeck. They set over towards Poitra, and she'll hit into the net. So Nesvig, another service point. 17-3. Nesvig, the next serve. That's a dandy. Got over just by a little bit, and it'll be pushed over. And here is Nesvig, and free ball over by Cadence Corinta, who checked in. Set it up. Here comes a block. Brooklyn Hoffman got a block on that one. Free balled over by the Thunderbirds. Hoffman to Nesvig, back to Hoffman. And the kill dug out by Big Bear, and the push goes over. They'll set it up this time. Schroeder's kill out of bounds. 13 hitting errors by the Knights. Point and a side out makes it 4-17. MacArthur in, back to service Kenley Severson. Serve is away. Paulsrud, Nesvig, they set it. Hoffman, and the kill is good. Brooklyn Hoffman's kill. Got a little bit of it, enough of it. Sitting down goes Cadence Corinta, checking in as Claire Erickson back to serve as Brooklyn Hoffman at 18-4. So the serve is away, deep serve. Lubeck over towards Cora MacArthur, and here comes Kennedy MacArthur. It's dug up by Claire Erickson, who they'll set back to, and that hit is good. Claire Erickson, her 7th kill of the night. Brooklyn Hoffman to serve again. 19-4. Hoffman. Lubeck up to Cora MacArthur, over towards Kennedy MacArthur, and that's off the block, but it's free ball back, and the free ball is down. Corinta, great job by the Knights to just make that work. And it's 20-4. Hoffman serves away into the corner. Lubeck could have let it go out of bounds. Now the pass, and they're going to say Corinta was in the net. So does a point and a side out. Morgan Hodak on to serve. 5:20. And Paulsrud free balls it over, and it's pushed back. Hodak will get the service point. Makes it 6:20. So the serve coming from Morgan Hodak into the net. Point and a side out. Lucy Paulsrud will go back to serve. Peyton Hoffman checks in. So here is Lucy Paulsrud to serve. MacArthur to Hodak. Hodak sets it up. Here's Nain Poitras, dug out by Nesvig. Corinta. Peyton Hoffman's kill. Hodak got a hand on it. It's up and over and then pushed back, and Hodak got a hand on it. Now Lubeck goes, and the set goes over. Paulsrud. They set it up for Peyton Hoffman, and her kill is good. Peyton Hoffman pounds one down once again. That is her 12th kill of the night. Lucy Paulsrud with the service point. 22-6. Next serve on the way. Paulsrud off the top of the net. It's up towards, dug out by Hodak, and it'll be free ball over by Severson. Nesvig. Here's Hoffman, short tip. Tip is good. Peyton Hoffman with a tip. Paulsrud a service point, and it's 23-6. Substitution checking in is Lexi Corinta. Sitting down is Brooklyn Hoffman, who's played excellent tonight. Here's Lucy Paulsrud. Paulsrud serve. Lubeck to Hodak. Set up for Kennedy to MacArthur, and it's blocked up front by Peyton Hoffman, and then the Thunderbirds can't return. It goes out of bounds, and it's match point. Paulsrud looking to serve out here at 24-6. So here is Paulsrud. That is an ace serve, and Lucy Paulsrud. Holy cows, what a serve. Thunderbirds didn't even try to get to it. 25-6, Climax-Fisher wins the 4th set, and they win the match 3-1 tonight. 25-15, 26-28, 25-21, 25-6, the final. Post-game report on the way. We'll get to that when we continue. We'll have the numbers. We'll have some coaches' comments, and we'll have all the other fun stuff as well. Final tonight. Climax-Fisher with the win, 3-1. You heard it on Gold 101.5. You saw it on YourLiveEvent.com.
Gordon Construction of Mahnomen is a Native American-owned business proudly operating on the White Earth Indian Reservation since 1983. As a bonded general contractor, Gordon Construction provides years of experience in large, detailed, and within-budget projects. Gordon Construction is committed to the safety of its employees and the environment of its work sites. To learn more about Gordon Construction of Mahnomen, visit gcmahnomen.com or call 218-935-2191.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Catch all the action of the fall postseason for Minnesota and North Dakota high school football and volleyball on yourliveevent.com.
Going down the field, it's picked off here from Kindred. Tanning Johnson to the 30, to the 25. Johnson, could he go? Yes, sir! A 45-yard pick six. Ford takes it up, played high in the air by Horkin. Here's risky left side off of a touch. Kept alive Thornton. Now played high. Angle, Severson, smash! Count, good!
Check out the postseason schedule on yourliveevent.com.
Are you confident in your financial future? This is Kurt Fillion, Wealth Advisor with Franzen Investment Services. We help you create a personalized plan that aligns with your goals, whether it's saving for retirement, funding education, or building wealth. It's not just about numbers, it's about your life. Let's work together to build a strategy that grows with you. Call today for a complimentary consultation. 218-415-7139. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA, and SIPC.
Lakes Community Co-op delivers more than just propane into a tank. They deliver a commitment to customer safety with professional, knowledgeable service. Lakes Community Co-op propane customers can relax because having a monitored tank allows Lakes Community Co-op to know tank levels and therefore make timely deliveries. This takes away all your worries. Call 1-888-935-2281 for propane from Lakes Community Co-op. For more information, visit lakescommunitycoop.com.
Larson Parts and Repair Inc., Highway 59 in Bijou does it all. They provide full shop services for your tractors, combines, trucks, pickups, and cars. Their tire department carries a full line of name brand tires, and they've got state-of-the-art alignment equipment. And don't forget about the parts department. They have parts for just about anything, right down to your lawnmower. Call today, 218-935-2774. Larson Parts and Repair Inc., Highway 59 in Bijou. Time now for our post-game report. And our post-game report brought to you by Franzen Financial Services. Of course, Kurt Fillion is your wealth advisor. Personalized service, holistic financial planning, retirement planning, distribution planning. Call Kurt today, 218-230-2822. Or the office, 218-415-7139. Kurt Fillion is your wealth advisor for Franzen Investment Services. Our game summary tonight is brought to you by TDS Fertilizer and Trucking in Fertile. And the summary, Climax-Fisher, a quick start in this one. Came out 25-15, did a great job in that first set with some aggressive serving and some big hits. Would round this one out and win set one. Set two went back and forth. The Thunderbirds would actually take the lead. They'd lead all the way up until the Knights tied it at 20. We'd go ties at 20, 23, 24, 25, 26. Knights with some errors. The Thunderbirds take advantage of them, and they win set two, 28-26, to tie the match at one apiece. We go to set number 3. Climax-Fisher had ties at 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, and 13. Then Climax-Fisher would build a lead. Mahnomen-Waubun had cut it to 3 at 23-20 after being down 23-17. But that's as close as they would get, as they would end up 25-20. And in the fourth set, it was all Climax-Fisher. They just came out and ran the floor here in that fourth set, winning 25-6. With the win, the Knights have won now 8 in a row. They move to 11-7. Mahnomen-Waubun drops to 4-13. It's your game summary brought to you by TDS Fertilizer and Trucking. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have your stars of the game. That's brought to you by Pinehurst Resort. Stars are on the way next on your post-game report, brought to you by Franzen Financial Services and Kurt Fillion, your wealth advisor.
Linforce Agency and Auto Owners Insurance care about the success of our local communities, businesses, and farms. We are cheering right alongside you for area students, athletes, and their achievements. We're here to celebrate your milestones and are with you through the unexpected. Our team of insurance agents is committed to helping you find a policy that fits your needs. At any of our locations, we will work with you to ensure that you and those you care about most are protected. Give us a call today at 218-435-6585 and check out our website at linforceagency.com.
The Waubun Education Association would like to wish the best of luck to the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbird teams and wish them the best of luck this season. Proud to cheer on and support the Thunderbird students in the classroom and in all extracurricular activities. Your hard work and dedication make them proud to work with you every day as part of the Waubun-Ogama-White Earth School District. Good luck and go Thunderbirds! From all
Stars of the game brought to you by Pinehurst Resort. Check out visitpinehurstmn.com. Stars tonight, Mahnomen-Waubun, Kennedy MacArthur, 8 kills. Climax-Fisher tonight, Stars, Peyton Hoffman, a star of the game tonight, 11 kills, had 5 blocks. Brooklyn Hoffman, 16 kills, had 5 tips. And also tonight, Claire Erickson, who had 14 service points, had 5 aces and 7 kills, a solid performance. So congratulations to our Stars. They're brought to you by Pinehurst Resort on beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash. We'll continue on. We've got Vicky Anderson, the head coach of the Thunderbirds, joining us here following the loss to the Climax-Fisher Knights tonight. Vicky, a tough match here tonight. Tough to compete against hitters like Climax-Fisher has. They just they brought the Thunder tonight.
They did. They never stopped hitting, even when we had a few digs on them and had a good few hits in that second hit. And I was proud of our girls for coming back in that second set. But you know what? You just have to get in there and play defense, and you can't stand and watch balls drop around you and think that we're going to stay in there and compete. You have to be more aggressive, and we can't tip over the net, and we can't soft hit. Teams like this who are very scrappy and very tough at the net and put up a good block, you have to be aggressive, and we were not aggressive at all tonight.
And, you know, the thing is, Pine Prairie Volleyball, you're going to see teams like this night in and night out. So, you know, it's tough because this is the competition you face.
It is, and it's great to be a part of the Pine Prairie Conference because you do want that kind of competition night after night after night. However, you have to come out and compete night after night, and I just didn't feel like we competed. But I have to give them credit because they really came out and ready to play and did what they needed to do.
You know, in set 2, I thought your girls did a good job of scrapping in that one, and it was back and forth. You know, there was some grit in that second set.
It was, and that's what I thought too. We did some really positive things, and I thought that would carry over the third set, and it didn't. And the fourth set was, we just gave up. We didn't have anybody who was really, well, we had 1 or 2 players who were still trying to be really aggressive, but everybody just seemed to get down and just didn't take care of the ball like we need to.
Itaborp West on Thursday, and you know, they're going to bring hitters. I mean, they're a team that's going to exploit every little thing, and that's what they do.
They really are, and we're just going to really have to work on our defense tomorrow night and really make some adjustments.
And a tough tournament, too. You got some good teams coming on Saturday.
We do. I think we have Northern Freeze and Red Lake Falls and Warren Alvarado also, and Climax-Fisher will be back in Lake Park. So just a lot of good competition. I know there's 9 teams total and starts at 9 o'clock, so we are going to have to be ready to play.
Vicky, I appreciate the comments here. Best luck Thursday in Ada.
Thank you very much, and thank you to everybody who came on tonight, and thanks for the generosity for the American Cancer Society. Over $1,100 was raised in 2 minutes, and that's just really amazing by our juniors and seniors. So thank you very much.
It's Vicky Anderson, the head coach of the Thunderbirds, joining us here following the victory, or following the loss to Climax-Fisher 3-1 here tonight. Take a break, come back. We'll have our Subway Super Sub of the game. It's coming up next as our post-game report will continue right after this.
A full supply of building needs materials, shingles, insulation, and so much more. You'll find it at Mahnomen Building Materials on the north end of Main Street in Mahnomen. Not only do they carry the materials, they also have tools that you can buy or rent. They're a Milwaukee Tools dealer. They also have equipment that you can buy or rent, and they are now a steel dealer. Call today, 218-935-5631, or stop by Mahnomen Building Materials on the north end of Main Street in Mahnomen.
Subway Super Sub of the Game presented to you by Subway and Ada. They invite you to eat fresh. Tonight, the Subway Super Sub of the Game goes to Emma Schultz of the Climax-Fisher Knights. She stepped in, had 3 kills tonight, had 2 big blocks. She really played well here when she was on the floor, did an excellent job. So congratulations to Emma Schultz. She's our Subway Super Sub of the Game. We're going to get her a free 6-inch sub courtesy of Subway and Ada, where they invite you to eat fresh. Got another break. We'll come back. We got to talk Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. And, of course, we've got our final numbers. This is our post-game report brought to you by Friends in Financial Services. Kurt Fillion, your wealth advisor. That comes our way next.
At the Mahnomen School District, their mission is to provide the opportunity for high achievement for all learners, promoting academics, citizenship, and individual self-esteem with an emphasis on 21st century skills. For more information on the Mahnomen School District and what's going on at the school, log on to www.mahnomen.k12.mn.us. Good luck to the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds from the faculty, staff, and students at the Mahnomen School District.
Time now for our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. How do you not give it to Brooklyn Hoffman? She just played outstanding tonight with 16 kills, had 5 service points, had 5 tips. Just a smart player, just an 8th grader. You think about it, you got Peyton Hoffman, who's a sophomore. You've got Brooklyn Hoffman, who's an 8th grader. Boy, I tell you what, man, this is a very, very, very good Climax-Fisher team, and it's going to be that way for a while. So congratulations to Brooklyn Hoffman. She's our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Brought to you by Enbridge. Life takes energy with Enbridge. Let's get into the numbers here tonight. We'll start with Mahnomen-Waubun, 31 service points, 19 kills, 1 tip, 4 blocks. Leah Lubeck with 8 service points. Morgan Hodick, 4 service points. Cora MacArthur, 3 service points. Matea Big Bear, 2 service points. Kenley Severson at 11 service points at 3 kills and a block. Katie Zimmel with a service point. Izzy Schlick, 4 kills, had 2 blocks. There was Nain Poitras with 4 kills tonight and a block. There was Kennedy MacArthur, 8 kills and a tip tonight, and Olivia Halverson, 2 service points. Thunderbirds with 2 service errors had 19 hitting errors tonight. They fall to 4 and 13. For the Climax-Fisher Knights tonight, 64 service points, 40 kills on the night, 11 tips, 10 blocks. Kinley Carenta, 10 service points, had 3 kills, tip, 2 blocks. Lucy Paulsrud, 13 service points, had 2 aces on the night. Peyton Hoffman, 3 service points, 11 kills, 3 tips, 5 blocks. Anna Nesvig, 19 service points, an ace in there. Claire Erickson, 14 service points, had 5 aces tonight, 7 kills, 2 tips. There was Emma Schultz, 3 kills, 2 blocks tonight. Brooklyn Hoffman, 5 service points, had 16 kills, 5 tips, and a block. The Climax-Fisher Knights with 5 service errors. They had 14 hitting errors. They moved to 11 and 7. They've now won 8 in a row. That'll do it for the broadcast. Thanks to all the sponsors. They make it possible. Please patronize the advertisers that you've heard and seen throughout the broadcast. Thanks to our broadcast engineer. That's Aaron Gunther, doing an excellent job again here tonight. Thanks to you, the viewer and listener, for tuning in. Final tonight, it was Climax-Fisher over Mahnomen-Waubun 3-1, 25-15, 26-28, 25-21, 25-6. From the Mahnomen High School Gymnasium tonight on Gold 101.5 and YourLiveEvent.com, I'm Sean Bierk. Have a great night, everybody.